want stability and a place that shows love. You just wanna have a good life, good life. Come to New West Side, a great place to grow, a great place to know for you and your family. New West Side, neighborhood of neighborhoods, really just lovely people. So come to New West Side. Please follow, like, and subscribe.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Near West Side weekly webinar. We are coming to you live today on Wednesday, September 7th with a very special guest, our Executive Director, Keith Stanley. Say hi, Keith.
Hello, everyone in Facebook and Internet's land.
And Keith, today we're talking about Near West Side Week.
Oh, I am so excited for Near West Side Week. It is going to be an amazing week, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at each and every single event.
Yeah, so Near West Side Week starts this upcoming Sunday, September 11th. Keith, what is Near West Side Week?
Near West Side Week is a celebration of all things Near West Side. It is our food, our businesses, our history, our culture, our residents, and our community. Just like the logo, just like everything we do on the Near West Side is representative of the people that have made the Near West Side a very special, unique place in our city since the very beginning.
That's awesome. We have so many events. So I thought you and I could kind of go through each one on our upcoming days. And I have a tough question for you at the end.
Yes.
And that's going to be, I'll prep you in advance. What event are you most excited about?
Oh, okay. I got to think about that one.
All right. So I'm going to kick it off on Sunday, September 11th. We have the Valete Street Paint and Sip. And this is going to be a super awesome event. We're holding it at from 1 to 3 at the Valete Street Parklet, which is located right outside of Triciclo, Peru, and Pete's Pops. And this is a really cool opportunity to showcase Chrisella Roche of Vibes Creative Studio. She has a paint and sip business that will be moving to the Near West Side in 2023. So this is her opportunity to showcase her business and what she does right on the same commercial corridor that she's going to be locating at. This event does have a participation limit, and there's a very small fee to participate. So you can check out how to register for that on our website. And Chrisella is super cool. Her paintings are fantastic. So it's a great opportunity to flex your creative muscle. Keith, do you want to take Monday?
Yes, I am really excited about Monday because it's really our kickoff event. We have the Near West Side kickoff event on Monday at the New State Music Park. For those of you who are not familiar, the name itself, the New State, it's about coming out of the ashes, like the Phoenix mirror we have in the Near West Side, where the New State literally was a theater, and we're going to focus on the park itself, but the theater went through a very messed up history as far as being on fire and having some major issues. And now we're celebrating really with the New State Music Park as part of a larger development of the New State Theater itself. And so we're going to be joined by a number of special guests, elected officials, businesses and residents to really do a ribbon cutting for the New State Park, Music Park. We have live music, food trucks, and everyone who attends the event will receive a Near West Side Week t-shirt. Now that is noon o'clock on Monday, September 12th.
We also on Monday kick off the Text to Win promotion, which is super cool. Every day you can text Near West Side Week to the number on the screen, and there's a daily question, and when you answer that question, you're entered to win a gift card to a Near West Side resident, or excuse me, not resident, restaurant. And there's a lot of really good ones. It's Daddy's Soul Food, there's Triciclo, Peru, Ambassador Hotels in there. So it's definitely a great way to get out and experience some of what the Near West Side has to offer. On Tuesday, September 13th, two big events. The first is Sound the Alarm, and this is kind of an event that reaches both our volunteers in the neighborhood as well as those who may be in need of new smoke alarms. You know, over the course of the last year, the Near West Side has tragically been hit by a number of very serious home fires. And working with the Red Cross, we will be installing free smoke alarms and providing life-saving fire education right in your home in the Near West Side. So there is registration information available online, both for those who are interested in becoming a volunteer, as well as those who are interested in receiving a free smoke alarm. And that's going to be happening on Tuesday afternoon. We'll meet at the Harley-Davidson campus for a short training, and then we will go out into the neighborhood and do those installations. And then later on Tuesday at 5 o'clock at Daddy's Soul Food, we will be kicking off the North 27th Street walking tour. And this tour is going to be super fun. You're going to have an opportunity to get inside the new Concordia 27 development located right on the corner of Wells and 27th Street, and hear from Keith Stanley and from Allison Nemec, our architect at Quorum, talking about how they envision this space coming alive for the community. And there will be other stops along the way.
And can I just share, Lindsay, I'm so glad we had the opportunity to talk a little about this. We're hoping we get the word out. For those who may not know, the Near West Side, we suffered 6 separate fires in the past several months, displacing actually hundreds of people. We're working closely with Pastor Lisa Bates Froyland, Redeemer Lutheran Church on 20th in Wisconsin, to house a number of those folks. And so your volunteerism to really get out and support the installation of these, or providing these smoke alarms, is going to be key. The Near West Side is full of multi-units where one fire can displace 40, 50, 60 people. So if you're interested, please reach out on the website and register to help us get these free smoke alarms out to our community.
Keith, do you want to talk about Wednesday, September 14th? This is a huge day in the Near West Side.
This is the big event of big events. This event is we couldn't do it for the last couple of years because of the pandemic, but we are back and it's bigger and better than ever. This is the Rev Up MK live pitch event, where basically is our Shark Tank style business competition, where we're going to have 6 or 7 pitches, 7 pitches this year, or
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's 7 pitches this year from people, as I call brothers and sisters from the community, who are interested in opening up a business, and they could be all hues, all genders, but they're people who love the Near West Side and want to move their business here to the Near West Side. And so we're going to hear from those folks. They have about 7 minutes. I think a little bit over that, 14 minutes, I think, to pitch. And we'll have the opportunity to give their pitch, and we will then, or we won't, but there'll be judges to judge. And at the end of the night, there will be a winner who receive a big giant check along with a number of different support services. And it's really cool for us because residents can cast their vote. You can enjoy some of the food of the Near West Side from some of our local businesses, and you can encourage and really inspire those finalists who are trying to locate in the Near West Side. We have a very special guest, the one and only Charlie Behrens is a big fan of Near West Side Partners and of the Near West Side. Just a great guy. He did an excellent job at the Wisconsin State Fair. I think it was a sold out crowd a couple weeks back. And so he's going to be there along with our mayor, Mayor Sevi Johnson. So, I mean, this event is going to be huge at the beautiful historic Rave Eagles Club. What else can you want? It's basically free. We ask you to come in and just enjoy yourself. It starts at 5 and ends at 8.
Yeah, and it is a free event. It's going to be huge, huge, huge this year. In addition to having special guests, we have a lot of different fun surprises planned for people who attend. So we're really hoping that you can help make this the biggest and best Rev Up yet. Keith, before we move on, do you just maybe want to do a quick shout out to some of our previous Rev Up winners?
And some of you may even know about some of these Rev Up winners. You know, we think about Pete's Pop, Pete Cooney has done an amazing job, has expanded not just beyond the near west side, but I think beyond the city of Milwaukee. He's in several different suburbs. I think he's at the Fiserv Forum. He's been in the Brewer Stadium, American Family Field. But then also we have people like Truman McGee with Funky Fresh, Lisa K Catering. These businesses are great. And it's so great to see them really pitch their idea and make a move. And I will let people know, not only is it about that night, about this pitch, about the Rev Up, but it also gives opportunity for other businesses who may not be involved, just really take a serious look at the near west side. And so we get a lot of businesses out of this who just want to come and hear more about how we can support them. So really cool event.
Well, on Thursday, I mean, it's going to be tough to beat Wednesday, but on Thursday, we do have some cool things coming up. Over the lunch hour, we'll have a food truck rally. That will be at Highland Park, right at the park located between Harley and the Molson Coors campus. And we will have 3 different food trucks there. We'll be giving away Near West Side Week t-shirts and other swag. And there is a bit of a bonus opportunity. If you are an employee or a resident who lives on the east side of the Near West Side and would like to hop on a bus, we will have a short tour that will be running from the Marquette Union over to the food truck rally at 11:30. So that'll give you just a short little ride. You'll get a little bit of the history of Near West Side and then be able to stop for lunch. And then later in the day, we have the Near West Side Housing Resource Fair at the Milwaukee Academy of Science from 5 to 7 p.m. During the resource fair, we have a lot of local partners that are going to have all sorts of information about how to purchase a home and the resources that are available to help you get home buyer ready. That's partners like Associated Bank, BMO Bank, Town Bank. We have Axe Housing, HRI, as well as some of our awesome assets that highlight why the Near West Side is a great place to buy a home, including the Penfield Children's Center and City on a Hill. So we're really excited about that. At 5:30, there is an intensive workshop that will tell you everything that you need to know about home buying. So if you are a first-time home buyer, definitely check this out. Keith, I know this is a really important event for us. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I do, if you don't mind. I'm so glad you gave me the opportunity, Lindsay. And I just want to say, for those who may not be familiar with the Near West Side Partners, this community-based organization, there's also a business improvement district, business improvement district number 10. We work in combination with our anchors, our residents, our businesses, and every community stakeholder, our elected officials, and the Near West Side to really push to make a difference in 4 areas: housing, safety and security, commercial corridor development, and health. And I mentioned housing at the top because housing is a top priority for us. So we're pretty excited about these housing resource fairs. Once again, the pandemic impacted us over the past couple of years, but we're glad to be back and in person. And if you're interested in housing resources and looking at the Near West Side, if you know someone, please let's get this information out. This housing resource fair is so important to us. We are seeing people purchase homes, they're fixing them up, they're buying new even some folks are now looking at new construction. The Near West Side has so much to offer, and people are starting to see that, and we want to be a part of that. So we ask you, just encourage you to, if you know people who are maybe interested in housing and interested in and we offer more than just the beautiful Queen Anne Victorian turn of the century as a colored homes with the different 4 or 5 different colors. We offer much more than that. So please do check out that housing resource fair.
All right, we're nearing the end of the week. So on Friday, September 16th, we have the Near West Side movie night. This year we'll be showing Encanto, which I have not seen yet, and I hear it's tremendously popular. The festivities begin at 6. The movie will begin at 6:30. We definitely recommend that you arrive. We'll have some booths and some Pete's Pops. I believe the MPD ice cream truck will be out. So it's always such a fun event at Merrill Park. And I hear that there's some really catchy music in Encanto, so you could even sing along if you choose. And then Keith, do you want to talk about the scavenger hunt?
Yay! I'm so excited about the scavenger hunt. As you can see, I'm just excited about all of this stuff that's happening at West Side Week. The Westside Scavenger Hunt, it really has been in the works for the past several years. We actually did it last year and it was a huge success. We're going to bring it back this year. It allows, whether it's just yourself or a group of you that want to come together to explore and discover the hidden gems on the West Side. So you can play with a team, you can play with a recruitment or another just person, you just want to do it by yourself. You complete missions, and there's a number of different missions. You earn points, you make memories, and you follow your progress. Prizes include Westside Partners gift cards that we're going to have for some of the business we mentioned, and it opens up on Friday at noon and closes Saturday at 6 p.m. So you have a little bit less than 24 hours to make it happen, but it's just a really cool event for people to be a part of. And I would say for those of us who may be still impacted by that kind of pandemic funk where you don't want to be around a lot of people, which is totally fine. I'm like that sometimes. The scavenger hunt is a way for you just to enjoy yourself and get out in the community and see what all the Near West Side has to offer with the scavenger hunt and some of the clues and for the hidden gems.
I'm really excited about the scavenger hunt. This has been a dream of Keith's for many years, and it's fun to see it come together. All right, so on to our last day of the week, Saturday, September 17th. The event that I'm probably most excited for is the Near West Side Stroll and Roll. This is a bike ride or walk from Merrill Park to the Hank Aaron Trail. And this is really to highlight how close we are to this totally amazing, beautiful asset that we have that, you know, it's a great connector. It's great for exercise, but it's also a really easy way to experience nature right in the middle of the city. So we do recommend that you join us for that. You can bike, you can scooter, you can use whatever wheels suit you best or just your 2 feet. Everybody who comes will receive a free shirt, and I believe we're going to have Pete's Pops there as well. And then Keith, do you want to close us off with our very last event of the week?
Our last event, but one of the cool events, some of you may have seen it if you're driving through the Near West Side. We have worked closely with the funding and with Marquette University and the funding through the Choice Neighborhood Initiative, through the Housing and Urban Development Department, HUD, and we've been able to put up these beautiful murals and neighborhood markers. You're going to chance to see some of that, of these new murals and those markers on this tour, the Near West Side Action Activities Tour, starting at 1 o'clock at the Ambassador Hotel. Really cool. Hop on the bus, go around and take a look at these beautiful pieces of artwork in the community. And so you got to register for it, and we ask you to register so we know how many people are going to be there. Usually we like to give away free gifts and things like that, and we need to know how many people are going to be there so we can do that and prepare for the crowd as we get the bus together. So, but this is a really cool event because it really allows you to get a little history, a little background and context of some of these beautiful art installments we have around the Near West Side. And we have just a tremendous, actually all our staff members are doing some great work throughout the year, but especially during this week in Near West Side Week. And so we have Anne-Marie Gunn helping us highlight some of that stuff that's happening with the Action Activities Tour. And she's been absolutely amazing for the program, the Choice Neighborhood Initiative program. So we're excited about this whole entire week. We're excited about all the great things that are happening in Near West Side. And I hope that you register. I hope that you get involved. I hope that you attend 1, 2, 3, 4, or all of the events. It'd be great to see your face in the place.
Yeah. Before we close, Keith, what event do you think you are most excited for? Or would you hope to see the most people at?
Oh, you know, well, that's two different questions for me. I would say, first of all, I am really excited. I can't choose, but I'm really excited about Rev Up competition and, quite frankly, the scavenger hunt. I think those are just really cool events that really are unique, and you can't experience that nowhere else in the country, in the world, other than the Near West Side. But also, I would say the movie night is really cool. And so I would love to see people really encourage family and friends to attend the movie night. It's a free event. The weather's getting cooler. You know, kids are going back to school. This is a way to kind of round out that that summer fun and just enjoy yourself with the community and with the neighbors. So that'll be my answers to your question. How about you? Do you have a favorite event that you want to go to, an event that you like to see a lot of people attend?
Yeah, I am definitely excited for Rev Up. It is probably one of my favorite events ever. You get to eat so many good try so many different good foods. You get to see a lot of people. The pitches are always super inspiring and interesting. And it's really cool to have the chance to vote on those businesses that you like the best. So definitely at the top of my list. And the stroll and roll for sure is one that I would recommend everybody come out for. There's no better way to start a Saturday morning than with a little light exercise, especially with friends and neighbors. So I hope to see people out there. You did mention one of my favorite F words, Keith. And I think we should probably just highlight that before we sign off. Free.
Free. Absolutely right. And I think for us, and that's why we do the work on the front end, that we secure some great sponsors. And Lindsay, I hope it's okay that we can share some of our sponsors, but we secure these sponsors who believe in the work we're doing and believe in the Near West Side, and they're able to make a lot of these events free. Our presenting sponsor, Town Bank. What can you say about a bank that's really come in and embraced the Near West Side? They have a location in the Near West Side. They're committed to the work we're doing. We have representation on the board. They helped us with a number of different developments, and Town Bank has been an amazing sponsor for us for this event. Who else? We got some other sponsors, if you can remember, Lindsay. I know we had a couple more.
We do. We have a number of sponsors.
I want to say,
and now they're all slipping my mind.
Exactly.
Perhaps they will magically appear in the chat,
yes,
and we can give them a little shout out before we go.
Yeah, I would say there's a couple ones also. I want to give a shout out to Matt Talbot and Genesis Behavior Recovery with Carl Rajani. They have been really helpful bringing in sponsorships to support what we're doing. I'm really thankful for them. Carl Rajani, they have a location in Near West Side. We're going to have more information about what that location looks like. Also, I want to give a shout out to our anchor institutions, Molson Coors, Marquette University, Advocate Aurora Health, Forest County Potawatomi, and Harley-Davidson. A few others, Neighborhood House, shout out to Martha Collins and all her great work in that beautiful space on 28th and Richardson, the 5 o'clock club, 5 o'clock steakhouse. Give a shout out to the team over there. They have been supporters for many, I'm not even gonna say years, decades now. Also CFI, Centers for Independence, shout out to them. They are a partner right at the hip with us, and I really appreciate that. But also I just wanna say, appreciate all of our businesses who support us in direct and indirect ways. You have a lot of businesses who are just there for us, the Ambassador Hotel, the Triple I Shrine Center, the Rave Eagles Club, and just a host of others who support us where they can. And so we're excited about this event. Did I miss anybody else that you want to give a shout out to? Of course, our Near West Side partner staff, want to thank everybody for supporting it, but anyone else, Lindsay?
I think you've covered it all. You know, I think this is such a great celebration of the Near West Side, the people and the places that make this neighborhood truly special in Milwaukee. And we really hope that you consider turning out, checking out one of these free events, checking out several of them.
That's right. I think that wraps it up, Lindsay. We hope you can share this. If you didn't see this live and you see it recorded, share it with somebody so they'll know what's going on. And we look forward to seeing you.
See you next week.